Hello everyone, my name is Noami and on the Arc of Truth, and this time I'm going to be talking about entertainment news. I know it's not something that you guys like, but usually when it comes to entertainment news, it has to be something on what I like. Most specifically, Star Wars. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. Now, as you guys already know, I really had a problem with The Last Jedi. While I still liked it, it was nonetheless, it was one of the low films of the Star Wars franchise. Not the lowest. I still think that has to be with the Phantom Menace and even the Star Wars Holiday Special if you're thinking of non-canon stuff. But still, it was definitely pretty low. I still don't like Vice Admiral Gender Studies. I really do not. In fact, that's what I'm calling her instead of Vice Admiral... Crap, I can't even remember her name anymore. She was that forgettable and that cringeworthy. But anyway, we already learned that J.J. Abrams is making Episode 9. Now, he has to really hit this out of the ballpark, and it's, in a way, kind of promising, but at the same time kind of cautious as well, because of a few things. One, we recently learned about the casting. We have already seen the return of Mark Hamill and Carrie Fisher. Now, for those who haven't realized it, Carrie Fisher, she passed away from a heart attack back in 2016. So she's being given this role posthumously. So and as Mark Hamill has said, it is bittersweet because this is the last time you're ever going to see her. You know about this is the last time you were going to see her. I thought that was the last time we were going to see her in The Last Jedi, but now everything's just going to come full circle. Which is, again, those are the reasons why it's actually very promising. They're going to be using Carrie Fisher again, but in some unreleased footage from The Force Awakens, and also Mark Hamill. I wonder if he's going to be the Force Ghost or if he's not going to be a Force Ghost. People say that they don't want him to be dead. Others say that he's just going to be returning as a Force Ghost. I don't know, but I hope that this would actually show a promising. Something promising when it comes to Episode 9. I really, really hope so after the lackluster of The Last Jedi. They really... J.J. Abrams needs to hit this out of the park. He really does. If he's going to reunite the fandom again. The other thing that is definitely a major thing that I'm cautious of, and then a little bit excited about, is this is supposed to be the end of the Skywalker saga. Now, I understand that a lot of people would think that this would be good. I've seen a lot of news articles saying that this is actually a good thing. But personally, I don't really think so. Because Star Wars has always been built along upon the Skywalker family. That's how it's always been. Ever since 1977, it's always been Luke Skywalker, Anakin Skywalker, and maybe even Rey Skywalker. That's how it's always been, and the fact that this may or may not end is just kind of sad, but it's also just it's like taking away something that, find something that has changed from something that you know and truly love, that you knew you grew up with, and that something is definitely Star Wars. Now, don't get me wrong, I would love to see more expanded stuff on the Star Wars, but I still think we should keep the Skywalkers as a major focal point when it comes to the main story of the franchise. I wouldn't mind if there was another character another trilogy like they have with Rian Johnson, of a different character, of a different name, who is definitely not related to the Skywalkers. But as long as they have this trilogy connected in some way to the Skywalker saga, they really need something like that. But still, I want the mainstream part of the franchise to be focused on the Skywalkers. I don't mind if Disney decides to branch out a little, like how they did with Rogue One with Solo. But again, keep the Skywalkers. I don't want them to be gone. I don't think I can ever want them to be gone. That's a hard thing about that as a Star Wars fan. You see that is kind of changing. Now, again, this is that is only speculative. I've heard a lot of people again on the internet say this, that it could be the end, which is a key word. It could be. That doesn't mean it is. In fact, one of the articles on the news actually made it like a quote where they said the end, just the end. We're not sure if this is actually going to be the end of the Skywalker saga, or if it's just the end of another chapter. But I hope that this is just another end. It's just an end to the chapter of the Skywalkers and the beginning of a new one. That is what I really hope, and what I hope would see in Episode 9. It doesn't have to be like it doesn't have to be, you know, another trilogy of the next generation, from Rey to like her son or daughter. But at the very least, still keep it as the mainstream Skywalkers. In fact, I wouldn't mind if the next Skywalker film would take place roughly 200 years after the sequel trilogy. 200 years. I wouldn't mind that. But I wouldn't know anything more other than that is what is going on. And I still have that a little bit of that fatigue when it comes to Last Jedi, which again, those two things definitely make me concerned and cautious about Episode 9. But I'm trying to keep my hopes up. I really am. I really hope J.J. Abrams, as a big of a Star Wars fan as I am, tries to make this right. I hope he does make this right, and maybe, just maybe, make The Last Jedi actually be pretty good. I really hope so. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but we'll just have to wait for another year and a half till that happens. My name is Noah Mia, not the Arc of Truth. Please post your comments down below, subscribe, like this video, and share it with your friends. Bye.